Everyone. Okay, that scared me for a sec. My stuff was delayed on the on OBS. But we're good. We're good. I have the headset back again. I did a little bit more testing too last night, and yeah, I think the microphone just decided to break. I don't know how, but that's okay. We have the headset. Of course, it's letting me use that for right now, and we're gonna go look and get a one similar for me, and then worry about getting a microphone later because I still want to do the art YouTube thing. I do find it weird though, because I remember years ago playing Final Fantasy 14, and I was playing. This was during Heaven's Ward. A friend had asked me to help them prog um, A10S, but they had to get me through A9S first, which was actually kind of funny. Just because they're like, oh, this will be like a whole day's worth of progging wasted because we got to get you through that to get you to A10, but it'll be worth it if we can prog A10. And we cleared A9 in like 3 tries, and I've never done it. That was kind of funny. The reason I say that was kind of interesting was because what I remember was my headset was plugged directly into my computer that had a mic to it, and I could use Discord and all that stuff just fine. You plug a headset like that into my current computer, and it reads it as a headset, but it doesn't read the microphone. And I find that incredibly strange. But it's not the first computer to do that. I would expect it for an older one. Because there was at one point where my former job, we had to use Teams, and there would be calls going through Teams. Like this is back, during right after we everyone could re-enter the office and stuff like that. So to do like group meetings, we had to use Teams, but I could never talk on them because I had no microphone. So I was like, oh, I'll just bring in my gaming headset that has a mic. It works. It's fine. And it didn't read the microphone. So I do find it very weird that my old laptop could do it, but this doesn't. So I don't know where the talkie points to the two pieces are, or if it's just like me. So right now, that's the setup. But this is the other thing too. I did change the port because I have a little adapter thingy, and I plugged my microphone into that. And the quality was a little bit better than when it was plugged into my computer. So there could be something wrong with the port itself, but the the quality of my voice was better with the headset. Like you could still tell there was something wrong despite me being on top of the microphone. So I'm not 100% sure. So that's why I'm saying I think it's the mic and not just maybe a dirty port, because the port works because the microphone was able to be read. That's the only reason I'm stating that. Hi honey, how you doing? But as the title suggests, it's a sleepy case of the Mondays for me. I did not have a awesome night, so yeah, we're just gonna. This is the beetle thing, right? Or not the beetle thing, that thing. So I don't need to do that on stream, cause over the weekend, and water comes from many flavors. Uh, within 30 polls, I got C1C Lolly. So plan for main account right now is we're gonna hold so I can get Arlecchino's weapon. This is actually really good that I got her when I did because the battle pass
In many flavors to be.
hasn't hit. Whoops! I'm just gonna hit all the buttons. So I did what, 1-2 wishes? Because it's every 10, right? Yeah. So I have, this wish here coming up, and then another one at 40. And then all these primos over here for the battle pass to go towards Arlecchino's weapon, plus the stuff from Lantern Right. So I have a very good shot of getting her weapon, absolutely no problem. So I'm very happy about that. I do still want to go for early C1. The only thing that might make me go, because I do want to do the melt comp with Arlecchino.
Water is
let's start doing this because I let that reset yesterday. Not feeling terrific, tell the truth. Like, sicky-wise? Bonk.
The wind
Bonk.
knows me.
Bonk. Oh, of course that one didn't hit that. A bit, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. You felt okay when you left, right? So, yeah. Like I said, I do want to get Arlecchino's C1. That's, you know, I've invested a lot into her and stuff like that. It's also why I'm not going for Moivika right now. Plus, also, Moivika will get a rerun. The rumor mill surrounding the banners, in 5.4, running alongside the new character Mizuki, who, again, I find cute. There's nothing really wrong with her design. I love her color palette, honestly. I like the pastels. Yes. Controller, could you not? Is potentially Risley. And I've been waiting for his rerun. I tried to get him before on my main, and I went to 86 pity. And I got Chi-Chi. So I am very much hoping to be able to snake Risley. And yes, I am aware that he might need his C1, or he does need a C1. It's similar to Nuvolette problem. But I don't really care. If I only get C0, fine. I just want the character. So there is a world where I just get the weapon and sit. Because I can grab Lanyan from the Lantern Right. So I won't miss out on her. Unlike Auroron and Charlotte. Yes, I still don't have either of those on this account. I don't have Sethos on this account, and I rolled on Alhaitham, so... Luck of the draw. Yeah. I pulled a Chi-Chi. So that's the plan for this account right now. So other than me, because I more than likely will get the standard wish. No wishing on this account. But we will, of course, do whatever pulls I have on the second account. Because we still want to try for Malvika. And we have at least a week to do that. So... But for today, like I said, it's just a sleepy run through dailies. I'm not going to do any Archon quests or anything of that sort. I had two terrible things. I had really bad acid reflux. Oh, I'm skipping. And I had that, where that knot is that I've been talking about, like on my upper back. It started like spasming when I was trying to sleep last night and just was not having it. So I went to bed at like 12:30, got up at 2, went to bed again at 4. 4 or 4:30, it was one of the two, and then I don't even think I laid down for even a half an hour at that point. It was just so bad enough that I just sat in my spot on the couch.
Into the wind.
Until about, I think it was 10 of 6, where I was like, okay, I'm gonna hopefully crash and be done with it. And then again, you know, my husband got up, took a shower, whatever, and I got up again, and I was like, hey, can you put some icy hot on my back? Like, it was not calming down at all until he did that. So I managed to sleep some, I think maybe roughly 5 hours. My alarm went off at 11. I turned it off and kind of conked back out. Woke myself up at 11:30 to set up for stream. And here I am. I still have a partial sandwich I might munch on while I stream, so I will mute my mic for that. But Yeah, I'm more than likely just doing the dailies, chilling with you for lunchtime, and then finish sleeping. We'll see. We will see. Because the last thing I want is to like relapse and get sick and stuff like that. Like, you can hear it in my voice. Like, I still sound a little nasal. Like, my nose is like clogged. And it kind of is, kind of isn't. Not really sure what's going on. I feel fine outside of being tired. I just don't want to like relapse into something. Because that would just outright suck. Ba, ba, ba. So what's the plan for the main today for dailies? Well, I got to do my bosses. This account will do the bosses. The second account hasn't. And I know I should. Don't get me wrong. I know I should because I want dream solvents. I need boss mats and whatever. It's just that I think it needs blah blah. I don't know why my brain stuttered there. I think it needs artifacts more on the second account. So that's why I've been skipping them. But for this account, we'll be doing the Wolf, the Knave, and Scaramouche. Because they're the ones I actually need stuff from the characters I use. I am very much hoping I can finish Shalonins today.
There's no end to this.
Well, that's probably the smoothest that is ever going to go. Yesterday, Nouvelette couldn't aim to save his life. So that's on the agenda for the boss. I will try my best on the knave to actually pay attention. And if she's blocking the ranged attack to, you know, maybe switch to Kazuha or somebody to do the charge attack to get rid of the Bond of Life. Because that was my bad. I literally thought that you just had to do the charge attack. It didn't matter, but I didn't know it needed to make contact. And by make contact, I mean do damage. Honestly, all I'm really hoping for, like, even if,
Bring it.
because I might actually just, like, solvent them, but I'm hoping to actually get some dream solvents. Just so I can do things like, solventing the stuff for Sitlali, because, again, I don't like the Knave. But after that, for this account, in terms of resin, I don't really have anything planned for today. Because tomorrow is kindling, and then Wednesday is Guides to Gold, which are the two. I mean, I could look because I think today's would have been Ingenuity, but I don't. That's not true. Ingenuity is Alhaitham, right? No, today is. Nope, today's would have been Sinos. I don't actually need to do that, so I will probably run either Marachose Hunter or just outright do Emblem. I haven't really decided because the only thing with the Emblem domain, like as much as I don't really use Yangling right now, and we will be trying to use Xingqiu, which is why I would be doing Emblem in the first place. I have multiple characters that can use it, just they're not really actively in use. Versus Marachesai Hunter and Golden Troop.
Bring it.
But again, that's the 3-to-1 ratio, you know? Oh, I popped Farina. Whoops, that was not meant to happen. Brain went, oh, you're on the ult. No, I'm not. Yeah, I can't do that. Wait, are you supposed to be spawning too? Alright. Wonder if that's like a visual glitch or something. Because I don't think he's supposed to be spawning too like that. Unless it's within the time frame that he's doing it. But I couldn't pick it up, so I don't know. Also, do you know how happy I am? I found more of that peppermint mocha. It's like International Delight coffee, the ones that you can get in like the dairy section. We went to the grocery store yesterday just to pick up like lunch kind of stuff, or not lunch, dinner, and a thing of milk. And as we're leaving that section, I spy the peppermint mocha, and I was very happy and grabbed a carton of it. I hope they have more of it. I don't understand why certain flavors are just not a thing outside of Christmas and just do Christmassy packaging. And I say that because I don't think it's International Delight. It's a different brand. I can't remember which one it is. Coffee Mate? I think it's Coffee Mate. Actually has peppermint mocha creamer outside of Christmas. Because I saw that a lot last year, and it didn't have like a Christmassy theme on the carton or anything. So it wasn't just like, hey, we have something that can actually, long shelf life or something like that. I'm like, yes, please do those kinds of flavors all year round. There's no reason not to do them all year round. To which, when I went to see my brother yesterday, do laundry and whatever, I did see this in a ad, I think somewhere on Facebook, because, what isn't an ad or anything on Facebook nowadays? Of the Little Debbie's, like, Valentine's Day selection, and they showed off the gingerbread men. And they're cute. Like, so the Christmassy ones now, or wintry ones, whatever you want to call it, they actually have, like, scarves, like frosting scarves on them. And the Valentine's Day one has, like, little bow ties. It's actually pretty cute. And they just do it themed. But those gingerbread men are available all year round. And as much as my brother complains that pumpkin spice gets, like, top billing during the fall and stuff like that, and even a little bit in the winter for stuff, his gingerbread men are available all year round. My pumpkin spice cookies, the pumpkin delights or whatever they're called from Little Debbie, are not. I have to wait till August/September to find them and then get as many boxes as I can before they go away. Trying to get out of the habit of going around that and not just with Chaska. Because it is faster. I don't know why I was going through it before. Maybe I thought I got caught on the trees or something. I don't know. I don't know why I did. So yeah, I think that's the goal for that. I gotta do the event off stream. Heck, I can even just wait to do the event until it's all available. Because I think there's one set after this current one. I'll probably do it off stream on the second account as well, unless we're close to a wish. Call. Kazuha. Get back here. Oh, lag, could you not, please? Actually, you know what? Get the lag out of your system. I don't want you lagging while I'm fighting the knave. Or Scaramouche, actually. That would be another one that would be bad.
Into the wind.
Don't. Thank you. Do 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 do. All right, that's all set and done. Let's. So what? That's 90. Okay, so I probably will have 3 runs after. And I still don't have the Knave unlocked on this account. Uh, do I almost want to flip to Sitlali over Shalonen. But I know the actual comp is without Kazuha. You know what? Let's try Sitlali.
Leave me alone. Never mind. Let's go.
So what? I actually don't know the rotation for it. Because it would definitely have to go probably Farina, Shalonen, Sitlali into Nuvolette. That would be my guess. That would be my guess. But we'll see. We will see. Oh. Correct me if I'm wrong, when I was selecting the character, she had the long hair out.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Let the magic veins boil! Now? With these rising flames! Suffer the wrath of Eatling!
Be sanctified.
Now that's more like it. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory. Fulfill our pact! Bring it! Not bad.
Bow your head.
You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Better. Okay. should have just let that play out. Oh, bull fucking shit!
My blade is all that remains. Get to work.
Let my name echo in song.
What the okay.
The tides beckon.
Sometime is only the beginning.
Settle down.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
That was... That's not good. If Silali's shield is doing that, like, granted, she doesn't have 1k EM as of right now. Maybe I should actually go and do that domain to try to get her a better EM, a piece that has EM. And not the one I need. I am going to have to solvent the stuff for Silali, I think. No. Scaramouche. And we'll go tried and true with Scaramouche. I ain't gonna pussyfoot around with it. Because she needs a flower or a feather that has EM in it. Or higher rolled EM.
Sounds good to me.
And then we want Baiju.
Hopefully this won't take long.
But yeah, if, like, I put up her shield and then it was just gone. So I don't know if her shield is just, like, made of paper. If that's the case, that's not great for Arlecchino. And would make Zhongli a better choice.
Let it be known that divinity is mine!
Shower me with praise. Let the world come alive.
One with nature! Fallen leaves, adorn my...
A bitter pill to swallow. Bow your head.
Insignificant pest! A thousand eons, mine to dominate!
Oh, that's gonna hit me. Oh, it didn't. That's surprising.
Burn to oblivion! Kneel!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Reality is pain!
Oop, let's outrun this. I misjudged where that was gonna spawn.
Mind the side effects.
Every time lately.
To oblivion! Good riddance, cruel world!
The doctor will see you now.
Oh, I missed one. Oh, that was Skirmish. Okay.
Not possible.
Time to shine. Yoo-hoo!
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill to swallow.
As one with wind and cloud, Into the wind.
Let the mighty be humble.
I was destined for more.
Bubble. Solve it, please. That's not what I asked for. Although I did get Shalonins, thankfully, and one towards Alhaitham, so that's good. And defense percent, of course. Yay! A billet, yay! I don't need that. Hey. And then we put back in Shalonen.
Yeah, let's get this.
Da, 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 da. Crown. She is now double crowned. So she is all set, which means all of the kindling left over is for Sitlali. Okay. That's not too terrible. In total, she needed like 56 or something like that. So still will need to do her talents tomorrow. Didn't touch that game. Woo! Oh, we got the weapon too. We are taking the Wolf Fang. And we are going to... I think Kaya has it, right? Yes. Here, refining the Wolf Fang. Alright. Completely missed the Crystal Fly. Now, I know I already used 2 out of the 8 that I had on Kaya. Right? I'll double check. I know I used it on Kaya, but I can't remember if I... Yeah, I don't think I crowned it. I think I just got it to 9. Because of books. Which means I just need to get another 8 of those acorny ones for Fischl. Because I would like to do skill and burst, not just her skill. But I won't be upset if I just get her skill for now. And no hilly churl. Yep. Although I can't blame the remote play too terribly much for it doing that. When I was playing on Saturday, I actually had the just on the PlayStation, actually just dropped the internet connection.
Settle down.
Oh! I didn't know you could kill him before he moved. Well, okay then.
I find that the
I want to know what you were going to say. I don't think I've heard that I find that the line. What? Oh, speaking of lines, there is a line I do want to check out for Nouvellette, because apparently they added a voice line about him talking about Moivika. Oh, well then, exactly. Hey, okay. You give it. No solvents, but got 2 artifacts, both crap. A chunk, not a chunk. What the hell would you call that? I don't remember what that one is. The gemstone. So that's all good. I don't have a Geo character that needs it, but that's good. I got 2 of these. Sing Show doesn't need it now, and I got 1 of the ones I was after. And a solvent. You do give it. Apparently, you have to explode him in like 10 seconds. All right, so we have 2 runs we can do for artifacts. 31. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Hang on. Actually, wait. I still need to do another set, right? That 90 wasn't enough? Correct. Okay. If that is okay with me, we will just do... Like I said, this is where I have to, like, think. Because again, emblem, like, I don't really need Shimenawas, so it's kind of a waste to go into the emblem domain itself. So I guess I will go into Maruchese Hunter. The only other place I can think of going, honestly, actually, so let me just double check. Artifacts, Farina. Why am I on Glad? What was I doing that I had to be on Gladiator? Okay, you have an ER Sans. Your ER is down to the 190, or are you the 230? You're the 230. So I could take you off this because you're with Nouvellette and give you an HP Sans if I can get one. This, however, does have really good stats in it for her because of Favonius and the HP. Yeah, that feather is actually really good for you. This has no HP in it. So I think that's what we're looking for. And she's got a crit rate headpiece, which is good for Favonius. So ain't gonna complain about that one at all. Do I have... Okay, Fischl has a crit rate one that's decent. Then we got the crit damage one, which Farina could use because it has crit rate on it. So I could up her damage that way. But I probably won't think about that until I get her off Favonius. I could put her on Shiori's weapon and give Favonius to Kazuha. As long as there is a Fab on this team, it's fine. Just to help out Nouvellette a little bit. We got this HP piece, which is fine. And then we have this Hydro one that's okay. What's on this one? Crit rate, crit damage. Same crit damage. I would lower the crit rate if I switched to the Hydro damage. Only by 3, though. And you have a 60-something%? Yeah. So I could do that to up her damage a little bit. Well, no, the crit damage didn't change. Never mind. That's why she's using the other one. Nouvellette was only his... For right now. I'm going to say that. For right now, the stuff that needs to change is his flower. Basically, I want the flower to go crit... I think 1 crit rate, 1 HP, and the rest into crit damage, but it also has to be a floor liner for it to really be, like, impeccable, but... Or high roll. So his flower, I think, is the thing that we want changed. Because, like, that's really good. This is really good. That's really good. That's the one I made. And then his headpiece is fine. So, where's Fischl? Fischl needs help. Yes, you did. Okay, you have a crit rate headpiece. That's pretty decent. Electro Cup, which is absolutely awesome. You are on an attack sans now, but you want one with crit damage on it. So another attack sans would be good to get with double crit. But I would like to keep the ER on her. She needs at least like 130 ER, I think. This is okay at best. The crit rate on it's really good. I just wish the crit damage was higher. And then, yeah, that only has crit damage. ER, this has a lot of attack on it, which is why she has it. But we're probably going to have to flux that down if we can get higher crit damage. Okay, that's what we're working with. The other thing I was going to say was I could go into the Songs of Days past domain, because I wouldn't mind getting better pieces for Kuki. as well as getting Baiju a set, because that would probably be better for on Baiju for when I have to put him with Niblette. For real.
Let my name echo in song.
Bring it.
Would you?
Let the mountain's veins boil.
I don't know what is with the not changing.
Adorn my night.
Silence!
I don't know what was happening. Like, outside of lag, like, I don't know why I wasn't able to flip at all. Okay. I don't think that's going to be what Nuvolette has. But a double crit, I ain't gonna complain.
Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
Letting brave names echo.
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
The tides beckon.
Yeah, that's where it's supposed to go. Fence. Follow. Okay, that just means we shove those into the strong box for emblem. Let's go to the teapot. We can grab the transient, because I definitely have enough to do that.
This realm is
Double checking. Nobody is max, so I did take everybody out. 4 on Lisa. Oh yes, my furnishing. And then we wait till next process period. Alright, where's my transient? Grab my books.
if you ever have
Okay, don't need to do that. Alright, let's do. Emblem of Severed Fate. Yep. Alright. 2 incoming! Maybe. If it rolls crit rate. No. And then I only had 1 left, so yeah. $32. Awesome. Alright, let's just go back to Fontaine, because this will just finish it up in a nice little bow. We gotta talk to Catherine. And we'll do that standard pull too. As well as listen to Duvalette's voice line, because I want to hear it. Game. Completely opposite side of the wheel.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra Abyss.
Okay, because it was late, how long do you have? 1 hour. Okay, that's fine. I don't care if I miss out on that. This account's not the one that needs the more out of the most. Alright. More battle pass. There we go. And I wanna... Again. Seriously. Newbie-lets. So we go to profile, voiceover. Tender Archon, Risley, Cloran. About the Pyro Archon.
The Pyro Archon triumphed over the Abyss by leveraging rules and legacy. A truly commendable feat. Yet holding an authority seized from the dragons remains an unpardonable sin. I recognize, however, that Natlan has experienced great suffering, so I am in no hurry to act. You claim that historical records describe the battle against Xbalanque as a formal duel, and the victim's family was treated fairly? Complicated indeed, but a worthwhile consideration nonetheless.
I love how basically he's like, vengeance will be mine as a part of the dragons, but he's also like, you know, you might have a point, I'll hear you out. I love how reasonable he is. So, as far as I know, he's the only one that has it voiced. Just for, like, Farina said that she had something, so I'm guessing it has to do with the Pyro Archon. Or not. Risley, Charlotte. Huh! I guess Farina doesn't have one. Interesting. Oh. Where? I could have sworn I already clicked those off, but alright. Oh, his says voiceover, so his probably did. Yep. You can tell it to play, it just does nothing. That's so sad. So we'll be sure to keep an eye out on these coming back so we can actually hear them talk about the characters and stuff like that. Oh, I never bothered looking at Raiden. Yep, Raiden doesn't have one either. Oh, that's so sad. I'm glad they got Ray Chase to do it, though. I'm glad they got Neuvillette. I'm gonna guess her story thing was lit. Alright. So again, we're saving now for on this account, except for over here. Of course, we just throw these out to the wind. Close? Maybe early. Could be an early. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, go back. All right, so we're at 34. And it's a blue. A very pretty blue. All right. So I got what? One solvent? I got one solvent, right? Yeah, I did. Okie dokie. So, finish out Shalonen, so I don't have to worry about any of the kindling going to her now. That's all on Lolly. And then Alhaitham gets his stuff. I did not get any of Lolly's shit on the Knave. I'm just seeing what I have. So I would want to make this. So I have 5 of these, and that would just take half my solvents, which I don't want to do. So I guess her shield's at 8, right? As long as her shield is at 8, it's fine. I would prefer to have that way higher, but... Okay, I do have that at 8, and then this one, her burst is the other thing, but doesn't need to go up right away. So for now, I guess I'll just sit and hope I get more solvents next week, or, you know, her actual item. Alright.
Exactly.
But none of them believe me. Alright, I will be right back. I'm just gonna flip to the second account. And we'll just get our dailies underway there. All right. Sorry about that. I am back. My sandwich decided it wanted to go down the wrong pipe. All right, we can't. Well, maybe we can do one, I think. Yeah, we can condense. Oh! Alright, I gotta use my transient too. I'm gonna remember to pop that. Alright. So we could do that, pop the transient, come back, and recondense it. We can do that. Bunk. Bunk. Alright, that's not gonna get us anywhere for that, so... Blam. Game. Head down. Alright, just seeing. It is technically 1 o'clock. So... Just trying to remember that for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll probably, I'm going to say I'll probably continue with Fontaine, and then Thursday, Friday, I'll probably do Natlan on this account. That way we can get those primos. And I'll also show you guys, some side grades, I guess, is the best term. I still can't get Mualani to do the damage she was doing before. Okay, I did grab it. Um, even with the Witsith and the old equipment she had, I don't know why. Again, it could be the randomness of whatever the Witsith is landing on that she doesn't need. So, like the attack buff. But I can't get her to do what she was doing before. However, I did get some, like I said, side grade-ish kind of stuff. So, she's now basically doing the middle ground, what she was doing with the Widsith, with the other weapon. So I'm not getting the random factor out of it. Kind of sucks that I lose all that crit damage, but again, the passives on the Widsith were not doing her any favors, really. So we'll see her when we go into the domain, because that's the party I've been using. But definitely need to do the artifact routes. I gotta be more diligent about doing the artifact route on this account specifically. I literally have none. I used every last little bit that I could that wasn't a 5-star artifact that wasn't leveled.
Shower me with praise!
Be free. Tell me what you see.
Oops, I didn't hold it down.
Hitting it. Let's rock.
I meant to charge it. I didn't do it.
Open fire!
I can still. Let me try.
Ah.
Overrun. I don't know what you're getting caught on because you were not underneath it. So yeah, I desperately need artifact XP and probably Mora soon, honestly. Of course, we need XP books because we do want to get our characters to level 90 at some point. Honestly, I should focus priority on Chaska's team because that's 3 characters out of the 4 that need that aren't level 90. How? And I know that's going to mean we gotta do game. I did not click that. But I do want to make sure we get some artifacts situated before I even attempt to ascend characters, let alone level them. Because that's, like I said before, that's been the biggest setback to this account, was not farming the artifacts early enough. I mean, Farina could still use a little bit, potentially, but Farina and Fischl are pretty good, so I don't need to worry about Golden Troop. Obviously, we do need way better codex pieces. The Cinder City sets I have on here are not terrible. That is something else I want to show, honestly, which I will do after the artifact route itself. Because we did get some upgrades on, I believe, Ororon. I don't think we got one for Shalonen, but... Oh. That was weird. That was, it definitely lagging like it was DCing, but the ping looks fine. And I didn't see the symbol appear. That was weird.
Strike a pop.
Time to say hello.
Hold that pose. Run.
Open fire!
There's
Open fire!
Locked on. Ah.
Oh, yeah, I think I can use my transmogrifier thingy. I did that on the same day as my main as well, and I forgot. Whoops. It's such an interesting thing, because it's a good gadget to use, and I just keep forgetting to do it. I just keep forgetting to do it. on the box. Let me switch. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Superhero landing. Da-da-da-da-da. Arena.
Tell me what you see. Farewell. Too slow.
Choke bomb! Smile! Let's fly!
Miscalculated.
Lag is out to get me today. But at least now I know, like, it's definitely a PlayStation issue. So whatever my Wi-Fi signal is, it's having problems going through the wall to my PlayStation itself. More often than not, it doesn't have a problem. So, which is why I was complaining about the remote play doing it. But I'm more apt to think now it's because of actually Magic's gone. That it's just the Wi-Fi in the PlayStation. Seeing it like load my PlayStation yesterday, I think it was yesterday, and just see it go cannot connect to Wi-Fi. And then while playing Genshin, it actually dropped the signal. I'm like, all right. Well, now I know you're the culprit. Oh, we make do. We make do.
Take me up!
Well, I can't see.
Open fire!
Okay. It came through the floorboard. Whew. Cat. Alright, home stretch. Home stretch, and then we can go do artifacts. Ba-ba. know what it is about this game being so sensitive with that wheel, but I swear it wasn't that bad when I first started playing.
Another go. You're free now. Not too far now.
Hard-hitting exclusive.
Open fire!
Not the one I expected to still be alive.
Let's fly.
Chaska. Knowing the game that would have killed me if I didn't plunge. Even though it wasn't very high off the ground. Chaska. I honestly should take my commissions off of Leeway just so I don't have to worry about not being able to hit the treasure hoarder camp.
Take me up!
Bonk. Bonk. Ooh, cabbage.
Locked up! Locked up!
One drop. Really? Really? Alright. That's all done. So, like I said, I don't think I got any upgrades on Chaska. I'll double check, because I definitely didn't get a Sans. I know that. Yeah, HP. No feather was... Yeah, we had this, which is only going to, like, it only has crit rate, crit damage, so it could potentially be better, if it rolls higher crit rate, like, but this has attack percent, so ultimately this is probably better. However, if I get one that has, you know, the double crits and HP at least, and it rolls good into crit, even then, like, I would say it would be better for Mualani, and I could flip that one to Chaska. Yeah, it's lower attack, but it has higher crit damage, and I think it'll balance out. Notice that she's on this headpiece now. Well, you were flipping them before. I was flipping them before. And yeah, I got a crap attack. Is it this one? No, it doesn't look like I have it anymore. I got an attack on set, but it was absolute garbage. So there's one piece. So we're actually going to go flip to Mualani really quick. That's not Mualani. That was... Stop selecting Bennett. Thank you. So she's on this crit damage headpiece. Because I got this. Yes, it's on set. It's hydro damage, though. So that meant that it's not as good as the one I had on Farina, which is what she was using. But it's on set. It rolled into HP. It has high crit rate, and it has EM. I felt that that warranted enough as a copium piece to make this on set and give her an offset crit damage headpiece. This way, she could actually have more crit damage than what this would provide. It's like 20% more and everything. And Chaska could have this piece here. We're still looking for that on set, of course. But for right now, that was a win. I gave her an EM Sans. That rolled fairly okay. As opposed to her HP Sans. Oh, that's attack Sans. HP? Yeah, so this was just her HP Sans. It only had the 14% crit, which this got just slightly more crit on it. And because she's reacting, because she wants to vape, I just decided to try the EM Sans on her with the HP percent weapon as opposed to the Witsith. And like I said, the damage seemed to be balancing out to the mid ground that she was doing with the Witsith just more consistently. That didn't change, I don't think. Yeah, it didn't. This one just rolled all into HP. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to get a better CV on that, if I'm being honest. Though that was actually not too bad for what it has in it. But we still want to see, like, Chaska actually could use a better one. And then, of course, our flowers, for her, we want it to have HP. That way we can flip this one over to Chaska. So we did get some upgrades to that for her finally. And then when it comes to Cinder City, we have the crit rate headpiece that does have attack and does have EM and energy recharge. I couldn't ask for a better piece just to get him some more crit rate. This hasn't changed. It doesn't need to be leveled, but it hasn't changed. I think most of his pieces need to be leveled. His attack stance is good. His feather's good for the most part. Yeah, his flower. He needs to upgrade his flower. But it has attack and crit. I can't complain about that. Crit rate, I should say. Crit rate. Like, this one technically could be better, but because it has ER in it. But we do lose the attack. I could roll that one just to see what it rolls into. But so we did get some minor upgrades, but we're still looking for some better pieces. And then like I said, Official and Farina are all right with Golden Troop. I'm not quite sure what I would strongbox into at this point. Because Dea's Tenacity set isn't terrible. If I remember right. Yeah, she's got crit rate, which is fine, and it has some crit damage on it. Like, I can't complain about it. Because it was on set. Yeah, it's on set for Tenacity. And then she's got this Pyro Goblet. I wish I had better goblets, but I don't. And then we have an HP Sans here, because she can go HP or she can go attack. It doesn't matter. And this one has high attack in it, plus crit rate, so why not? She's really only here for the Tenacity buff, but... Oh, this just has high attack in it. That rolled a lot into flat defense. So I could do Tenacity just to get better pieces, but overall, like, Dea functions just fine. Dea is there for raw support. That's it. Not damage. I could do Deepwood. I could do Gilded. I could do whatchamacallit. Actually, I probably need a better Noblesse set for Benny. I probably could do a better Noblesse set for Benny, but I'm not actively using Bennett at the moment. Trying to think of the characters I'm actively using for the 3 teams, and I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I'd have lost myself
But of
long
course,
ago.
we're also prepping in case we do get Malvika, so. All right, let's go use our condensed. And that way we can condense the rest that we got. I am indeed impacting the Genshin.
Letting brave names echo. Buckle up. Ha!
Nice and spicy.
Just slightly off on Zhangling. The Fablands is another thing I should potentially level. Really?
Look alive. Hi.
Did you get a chance to wish on the banners? I have wished on Moivika for this account. I have not gotten anything yet. I have C1 Sitlali on my main. What do we got? Crappy HP. Okay, healing bonus. I will lock it. I don't know if it's better than the one I have, but I prefer to have crit rate on Shalonen right now.
Need a surfboard?
Ho! Let the mountain's veins boil. Let's get it on.
Eat this! Let's ride!
Oh, I'm lagging.
Surf's up!
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Catch an epic wave!
Better! Much better, Mualani. Nice. Honestly, that's probably more impressive. But I can't actually complain too much. Like, I got lucky on C1 Sitlali because I got her in 30 pulls after I got C0. Nope. Eh? No. Yeah. Yeah, in 250 wishes, that's actually impressive. Me and the weapon banner aren't friends.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Buckle up.
You're toast! Faster! Amazing!
And I lagged. Oh, god damn it.
Gloves off.
Still under a minute. I'll take it. Well, I did have insane lag. I got my big gun in 3 pity. Yep. And then all the others for late. Oh yeah, weapons for. Oh god, I kid you not. On my main account, I have what? I think I have 3 signature weapons in total. I have the verdict, which technically was a win, but I was going for the mist splitter on Navia's first run because I wanted it for Kaya. So I effectively lost because it wasn't what I was after. And then I have Chiori's weapon because I went after Shalonen's weapon and lost. The only one I won was the one that counted, and that was the Tome of Eternal Flow. No, HP, crit damage. I'll have to check what she's got, but I'm not gonna lock that. Oh, I didn't even see. I think I have at least one more.
Off we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Let engraved names echo.
Book alive. Hey, yeah. Out of the fry pan. Let's ride. Surf's up. Woohoo!
Well, that could have been worse. I could have actually just jumped off the edge. I have like 5, actually more. Yep. I don't roll on the weapon banner too often. Oh, I had 2. Only for the characters I really like. Part of the reason I went for Shalonins was because I was actually being stubborn and didn't want to put her on Favonius on my main. Because I have Farina on Favonius. That could be okay. That, not so much.
Off we go.
Bring it. Let the mountain's veins boil. Buckle up.
You're toast. Booba, get them. Carving waves. Amazing. Surf's up.
Very nice, Mulani.
Need a surfboard?
Shalonin. I guess I could say I have Zhao's because I do have the Jade Spear. I lost that when I was going for Staff of Scarlet Sands. Zhongli's, which I accidentally got when going for Nouvel. Oh no! Oh, I feel bad because that's when I got Nouvelette's weapon was during the last rerun, and yeah, everything about that banner was bad. Like the 4 stars weren't great on it, plus Vortex Vanquisher. Oh, ooh. I mean, I'll hold on to it in case I need another crit rate weapon, but there is nothing really redeemable about it. Crit rate weapon? That's not weapon. I don't have Sitlali on this account, but I'll hold on to this. Alright, let's go get some more cadence. You did get newbies though? That was good. So, the reason I said that I can't really complain with Sitlali as well is because I rolled on Nouvelette's banner. Nouvelette is my main on my main account. I had his C1. I wanted Tome of Eternal Flow, so I saved everything, skipping Chaska and the rerun of Nahida and all that stuff for Nouvelette. And I got the Tome of Eternal Flow in the first 10 pull at 0 pity. It was like the 6th one in there. So then I was just like, I can finally go for Nouvelette cons because I wanted at least his C3. And I pulled, lost my 50-50 to D-Luke, though it was kind of early. I think that was like at 65 pity. And then at 81 pity, I got my guarantee Nouvelette, but in the same 10 pull with like 3 pulls later, I ended up with C3. And then, God, I think it took me about to 80 pity again. My husband for Christmas actually said, get the 100 top up, go for another Nouvelette con. So I said, okay. And I got his C4. So I can't complain. I'm happy I got Sitlali and her C1. I'm saving stuff up for Arlecchino, or my Arlecchino, I should say. So can't complain. When a game's quit after like a year, back to the game from a few months ago. I had a lot of insane luck. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people like take a break from an account or anything like that and then have the insane wishing luck. First wish I did, I got Raiden. Nice. Oh, but you missed Kanich. I so again on that this was on my main. I wanted Raiden since I started playing the game because I like her design and stuff. Oh, my frames. Frames, why? Why you do? Alright, now I can do this. Where's my friendship? Friendship is magic. Oh my god, my connection is really bad right now.
Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
Oh, and those are going to be, unfortunately, later. Because I didn't get on the game until late yesterday. Yeah, so on my main, I went for Raiden because I had wanted her since I started playing. The first rerun from when I started playing, which was, you know, when Fontaine first came out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Excuse me. I had to skip her. Because I wanted Nahida. So I saved everything at that point to get Nahida, and I had enough wishes to guarantee even on a 50-50 loss for her, which I did end up losing twice. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to go for Raiden instead of Kanich, because I have Alhaitham, so I was like, I don't really need a on-field Dendro, so I went for Raiden instead. And whereas I've had fun with Raiden for the little teams I've put together, I kind of regret pulling her just because I don't actively use her. So
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Look alive. Eat this. Out of the frying pan into
oh my god, my frames, why? I don't know what is with my connection today.
amazing. Off we go.
But like I said, I know my PlayStation has trouble connecting through the wall at this point. So it could just be, oh god, please don't let the Wi-Fi be breaking. Please don't. Okay, that could actually be really good for Auron. That's not good for anybody.
Need a spot.
Letting brave names echo. Buckle up.
Hey, yeah. Let's ride.
Yeah, her damage is much more consistent now.
Off we go.
I have so much shit luck with artifacts from Wavika, it's insane. My artifact luck is not terrific. I will state that. Nope. Definitely not. Like, I'm trying to get even just the minuscule upgrades for Chaska and Mualani right now with maybe something from Moivika if I win 50-50, but so far, nothing.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Ha! You're toast. Nice and spicy. Carving waves. Surf's up. Need a surfboard?
Oh, I'm not even on the thing. I'm not on the glowing green square. I was farming for DB2, farming his domain for a few days. Got so many elemental goblets, but none of them were for him. Yeah, I actually had to. So I had an offset goblet for my new Valette for the longest time. And to actually get a proper upgrade for him, because I needed an HP Sans on set, at least on set. And the one I had no crit on it at all. Like, the only thing that he really used was the ER. So it was a shit Sans. No joke. So I ultimately used the Sanctifying Elixir to make my goblet on set so I could use a decent offset Sans. And that thankfully worked in my favor. Ew. Ew. Come on, game. I can't see anything. Thank you, game.
Off we go.
Alright, one more, because it looks like we have 20, normal resin left. Okay, we got a 3 for on that one. Nope, not even for offset. Nope. And no. Jesus. I use strong boxes and even has shit luck. I have a funny story with the strong box. I'll show you in a second when I get out of here.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
I have a love-hate with the strong box.
Eat this! Out of the frying pan, faster! Surf's up! Amazing!
Oh my god, game. Please.
Need a surfboard?
Well, I say I'll show you, but that's gonna depend if you can see through the crappy frame rate that's going on right now. Huh? No. I think I got one copium piece in that whole thing. Yeesh. Alright, let's go back to Fontaine. Because Fontaine is my hub. I'm trying to remember if I went in my teapot yesterday. I don't think it really matters. I don't have enough currency to buy the transient. So, Gabe did not touch that at all. So, the strong box. The only time I've ever had decent luck on it, funny enough, has been with freaking Blizzard Strayer. So this piece isn't terrific by any means, but it does at least have double crit. This got 18%. Again, this one got crit rate plus ER. Not terrific, but again, something that was usable for Kaya. Crit rate, crit damage with 21. That's offset. So my main, on the other hand, actually has pieces on Blizzard Strayer that have 30 plus crit rate on it. Or crit damage, not crit rate. I wish it was crit rate. Crit damage on it, almost touching 40. And that was all from the strong boxes. I'm like, I don't like the Blizzard Strayer domain. I don't need Heart of Depth. And I actually got something usable on Kaya. Now, like I said, on this account versus my main, they're kind of crap, but they do function for what I need him to do at this moment in time. His build right now is looking like that. And you can add plus 40 crit rate because if he's doing freeze, they're frozen, they're affected by cryo, and he'll get 40 crit rate. So, not bad. He's on Harbinger of Dawn as well, so... Yep. So, like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with that strong box. Alright. I really gotta think. I can't do Cookies. Cookies on Songs of Days Past, and I can't get that. I could do... What about Nahida? Let me see Nahida's Deepwood Memories. That has ER. Crit rate, crit damage. I'm not gonna get better than that. Probably not better than this, unless it's an EM headpiece. Do I have... I have one, right? Yes. Oh, that was Beto's headpiece. This was me actually turning her into a little bit more DPS-y. Because we needed a little extra damage in the Abyss. So I could do Deepwood. I have all the pieces that I really need for her. Oh, and her stuff is not all the way leveled. What do you know? Because, like, that's fine. A little bit of EM, a little bit of ER, crit damage, sure. And I do have one with double crit if I really wanted to, but this one has the EM on it. Nahida, what are your stats? I know this was... Yeah. Honestly, with the width set, that's actually not that bad. If I need her to do more damage. Double crit. Yep, I have a few pieces that are like that. On both accounts, I actually do. Honestly, I don't like. I want to see the higher crit damage on certain pieces. Like if I have it on Codex, I would like to see higher crit damage, or even Marchesai Hunter, because the set bonus does give you crit rate in and of itself. Like my new Valette with Marchesai Hunter has like 78. I want to say 78 to 80 crit rate, and he has a 301% crit damage. Asking a course, do you have any plans for the future on Twitch? I mean, like, I'm just doing my thing 5 days a week for 2 hours ish. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, getting affiliated and whatever at some point, but, you know, the followers will come when they do. Right now, I'm vibing. Why do you ask? I mean, I would. It technically is my job at the moment. I actually left my. I don't even want to say it was 9 to 5 because I was part time, and I'm not even going to get into that. But I walked away from my job last year for a lot of reasons. I was planning on doing a YouTube channel, more specifically like art related stuff, just doing drawings, paintings, and stuff like that. I ran into a lot of technical issues while trying to do that with equipment and stuff like that, and just it was a lot harder than I thought it was. And my husband was just like, "Hey, why don't you stream during my lunch break?" So I started streaming basically, so my husband had someone to chill with and whatnot while he ate lunch. So I've been doing that since March, late March last year. Been pretty consistent, other than being sick and the holidays and stuff like that. I've been live from noon to 2, roughly, because I still have other, you know, daily responsibilities of like, you know, upkeeping the house and stuff like that. So, okay, no, heat is not bad. Oh, yes, PlayStation, I get it. I will end soon. I'm not using Lynette or Kazuha, but I could always do, what the heck's it called? Yawn, yes. That thing. And you're on crit rate, too. What is your... What is your EM, Kazuo? 610? I mean, obviously that could be higher, but... And this is Animo, not EM. Alright, so that's a toss-up. What about... An emblem is the other thing. Actually, you know what? It should go emblem, because we do use Sangling right now. That's on set. Crit rate, crit damage. Could be higher, but not terrible. You have offset sand. Do you have offset sands? No, that is your sands. Why did I think you had offset? That went into defense. So that's going to be one piece that needs to get upgraded. This actually is not that bad for her. And then I got this beauty. That ain't changing. Okay, maybe we do emblem. Maybe we do emblem to try to get her crit ratio better. Her ER, I think, is really good. I don't really want to drop it, but I will if I have to. Alright. Strong box, oh strong box. Please bless me. Alright. No, 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 no. I mean, that could get crit damage, but I'm going to stick to my guns and say no. No, no, no. Oh, right, I was going to check her sands. Oh my god, look, those are so bad! It's not even copium worthy! And those are I was holding on to. I don't even know why I'm not locking these, because all I'm doing is going to check to see if those roll crit when I actually have more stuff. Oh, I only need one more. Do I have anything to throw in here? Like, I'll hold on to that for a Geo character. Why not? That's, like, HP related. Although the only one I can think of off the top of my head is Zhongli. Oh, yeah, we'll throw that in. Alright. Meh. Defense, of course it is. Okay. That one's better. Show the icon. You're DCing. Stop it. ER, that's not better than what she's got. No. No. And no. Oh my god, my connection is so bad. Absolutely not. Nope. Could be good. Could be good. I don't think it's better than what Zhang Ling's gonna have, but it could be better for Sing Cho. And let me check her sands. Shalon and sands. I don't think that's gonna be better than what she's got. Crit rate ER. How's attack in it? Crit damage. No, it's not. Like, it could roll the other crit, but I don't need her to do damage. She's definitely there for more support than anything else. Alright, last one. It could roll crit rate, and we all know we got a Gamba on that. Chatting with you for a while. I have to say you're an awesome person, and it's really nice talking with you. Hello, community of peeps. Just for chills and plays games together, and we have the movie nights and stuff. Sorry for the long message. No worries. I appreciate the reach out. That's really sweet of you. But that's kind of not my thing, unfortunately. Because I am a very socially awkward person. But I do thank you. That was really sweet of you.
You want to try? Well.
I did not even know you started a voice line, Mualani. I ain't gonna lie.
Woo!
Shangling. Alright, let's see. No, I don't want to go that far. Yeah, 4. Raise your hand if you saw defense coming in. Oh my god. That's terrible. That is absolutely terrible.
No
Alright.
sound like the press.
Alright, I got a couple wishes going in before I end stream. Yeah. I got a wish or two here. Let's see what we're working with. I think we hit 50 pity at the moment. 5, 10. We will get a 4-star. That's cool. 20. That's the other reason I'm going to end stream soon. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. All right, we're at 51. So there's a 4-star. Benny. Aw, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, Diona. I'm not going to be mad about Diona because I was using her for a while. Maybe Constellations will actually make her more relevant. Nope. Nope. This account has been both lucky and cursed when it comes to 5-stars. Like, I've gotten a couple early 5-stars, more specifically on the standard banner, and they've been good and bad. Like, I got a random Chi-Chi at one point, so thankfully my Chi-Chi on this account has come from the standard banner. But, I got one of the first things I got on the account was the Amos bow, and I wasn't using any bow characters at the time, so I was like, oh, this is kind of useless. And then I got Tainari when I lost 50-50 on Emily. So I was like, you know what, we're going to deal with what we've got, and I will level Tainari because I have a 5-star bow. I then got an early 5-star, and it was an R2 Amos bow. I'm still bitter about that because I refined it to get it R2, and then I got Chaska. I could have just had another weapon for Chaska instead of going for Linny or her's bow. But I also ended up with first great magic and I didn't get her bow, but that's okay. It works well on her. Oh yeah, I have to do singles. I am at this point I have to do singles for how many days are left because I don't actually sit there and grind. I only do that on my main. This account literally is for fun. So I just kind of take it a lot more easily. But I would like to hopefully get Moivika on here because I am actually skipping her on my main in favor of stuff I already, what was that? Vertical investment on my characters, such as Arlecchino. And she's going to rerun. I know she's going to rerun. See, Lolly will probably end up in cryo jail. All right, let's see what that was. Where are you, Diona? Let's put you at C4? Yeah, C4. Charge time for aim shots is reduced. That's kind of pointless for her. Because I never did her. Well, I say that, but if I did take her into the abyss and I needed to shoot down the thing, that might actually be alright. But, overall, that's kind of a useless constellation. I can't stand the cryo thing. I am seriously hoping the rumors are true, that Risley will rerun in the next patch, because I want the man. I wanted the man when he first came out. I tried. I didn't have a budget to actually top up to try to get him. I went all the way to 86 pity. It was like 2 days before his banner ran out. Got my 5-star, and it was freaking Chi-Chi. That was how I got Chi-Chi originally on my main. Why Cryo to forget rerun is so stupid. It really is. And the fact that they actually had to be like, oh, well, people are wanting Shenhe. We probably should put her on the Chronicle Wish, which is now breaking the rules that we set for the Chronicle Wish. Here's the thing. Don't roll on the Chronicle Wish. I did that. Don't do that. It did not feel good. So, yeah. So for anyone tuning in that doesn't know the origins of this account was originally made to use the gotcha system to kind of be a randomizer for art pieces for me. just to get the inspiration flowing and stuff like that. Because I had fun spinning the wheel, but I could never find a wheel or anything like that that was current on the characters. So I was like, I'll just use the gotcha system. That'll be fun. And it was when the Chronicle Wish first came out. So this was Chiori's original run plus Ito. And I was like, for a new account, it would make sense to roll in the Chronicle Wish because it was Mondstadt themed. And all the stuff that you needed to level your characters were accessible. Like, even for someone like Mika, who needed the Weena, you could just run out to the Sumeru Desert and go fight the Weena. You weren't locked behind anything outside of, what was it, AR8 or something like that? It wasn't a very high AR before you could actually, leave the Mondstadt area and go to other places outside of Inazuma. So the fact that both limited characters were from Inazuma and you wouldn't be able to get them past level 40 for a while, I was like, that's not very good for a new player, but Mondstadt limited banner? Sure. You have a smaller pool of 4-star characters, but you had some of the goats for 4-star characters. You had Fischl, you had Bennett, you had Sucrose that you could potentially get. And you could get the constellations for your starter 3. 4 if you count Noelle, if you rolled on the Noelle banner. So it was, in my head, I was like, that is fantastic. You want to know the funny thing? I do believe all the Kaya constellations I have on this account, I want to say I got off the Chronicle Wish. And I was actively using Kaya, so that actually worked in my favor. I got Chi-Chi when I went for C1 newbie. You want to know something funny? Nuvolet's first rerun, I went for his C2, and I got Chi-Chi. So I got C1 Chi-Chi for that. The only reason I'll do it if the Inazuma Chronicle Wish is true. I mean, you don't have Kazuha? I actually lucked out on both accounts to get Kazuha. Savage, yeah. Kazuha's such a good character. If it turns out to be true for the Inazuma Chronicled Wish, I'm going for Miss Splitter. I am going for Miss Splitter. It also depends on who would be on that banner. Because because the pool of weapons would be on the quote-unquote 50-50 loss too. I don't think the Haran would be terrible. If Ito's there, Redhorn definitely wouldn't be terrible because that is a great stat stick. Chiori probably wouldn't be because she just reran. Although Baiju ran not that long ago too, and he's on the Chronicle Wish, so I don't know. As I said, I came back to the game like 2 or 3 months ago. Yeah, that would have been way later than. Oh, so you probably would have just missed him with Mualani. I came back when Kenichi's banner was almost done. Yep. Yeah, you just missed him because he was with Mualani. But he is. I honestly still think he's the best grouper. I still like him with Nuvolette, despite having Sitlali. I still find him a lot better. Maybe that's just because I'm used to him being in Nuvolette's team. But, that's just me. I can't say, like, everyone that was saying, oh, Shalonen's going to replace Kazuha. She didn't. In Nuvolette's team, she didn't. She replaced Baiju. And then, you have Sitlali that would technically replace Kazuha. But then you run into the problem of who gets the different artifact set because Cinder City doesn't stack. I do have C1. Oh, it's C1 Sulon, so Kazuha is not a must for me right now. I think it depends on the team, if I'm being honest. Like, the team I was running on before, with my Mualani team here, was Kazuha, Shalonen, Zhangling, and Mualani. Basically because I liked grouping stuff together with Kazuha, so she could just go on, Mulan could just go on her shark and just bonk everything. And so she could just do her attack right after her. You might not yap, Mualani, but you are really excitable. So that was my team for a while, and then I opted to replace Kazuha with Dea in favor of not getting knocked around on the shark so much. So unfortunately, I don't use Kazuha as much on this account. And the only reason I use him on my main is because Nuvolette. He is part of my Nuvolette team, and he probably always will be. Like I said, I have C1 Sitlali, but I don't know. I gotta get used to Sitlali, but I got Sitlali specifically for Arlecchino. Because I was like, oh, yeah, she'll do more damage. She'll get the Cinder City buff. She'll get the Res Shred from Sitlali. It'll be good. There's a lot of tweaking I need to do for her team for her to be better than Zhongli. But, we'll see. We'll see how I do with that. Get everything, yeah. Yeah. I am so trying not to fall into that. Because like I said, I got my C1, and I'm like, okay, I could try going for Malvika right now and, have her if I got lucky. Or I just wait until her rerun, because she's an Archon. She will rerun before her region ends, and we know she'll come back a year later with all the other Archons. So it's like I can wait and get stuff for Arlecchino, and thankfully my brain is going, do the second option. Need to get Farina, and then my newbie team is going to be insane. And, well, I guess Kazuha can be a nice addition too. So who would you have for Nuvolette right now at this point? I mean, you said you got Sitlali, so that actually works. And Shalonen. So I guess you would just need Farina, of course. I mean, you could, if you have C1 Nuvolette, right? So yeah, as long as you have Farina, that team is solid. It does work. I just found that my Sitlali's shield was like paper against the Knave. That was actually really funny. Newbie, Shalona, Official, and Jean right now. Okay. I can use Sitlali too. The only reason I would suggest Sitlali is because she shreds the Hydro. So you'd get double shred when one with Shalona and one with Sitlali. But in that instance, you would have to... I mean, that would be 3 shreds if you do it. If you swirled the Hydro, you would. So, yeah. That's pretty solid. I actually don't mind Fischl being there because she's great off-field damage. Okay. Mulan. Girl. You shouldn't be doing that in public, girl. No, oh my god. I have Malvika with Shalonen and Sitlali and Bennett right now. Yeah, that's, I believe, Malvika's best team, so that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But that's going to do it for me today, because I need to get some coffee desperately. So I will be back tomorrow at my usual time at noon. I think what we're going to do dailies on my main first, just do the quick run through. And then I'll be back on this account, and we'll continue on with the Fontaine quest, because I'm behind on that. So we'll slowly continue doing the Fontaine quest line, and then on Thursday, Friday, I'll probably finish out Natlands, just so we can get the Primos, and make one big push or final push, I should say, to try to at least get to Pity for the 5-star. Again, I'm trying to be very lax about it, because if I don't get Moivika, it's not the end of the world. Again, she'll rerun. But it's Pity built up towards, say, Clorand, and I can do Hyper Bloom with Clorand. So it's not the end of the world. Still does 600k with her burst? Yeah, she's a monster. You as well. You as well. And all of you, have a wonderful afternoon. I will see you tomorrow. And until then, take care.